Good evening. Call to the order the June 23rd, 2020 meeting of the Nassau County Interim Finance Authority. I'd like to call this meeting to order.
I'll move that we,
First,
are we going to do an executive session tonight, or I'll just move that we approve minutes at this point?
yeah, we're going to do executive session.
But I was wondering, Chris, if since there are other people on the phone, perhaps you would want to do it after the initial agenda item. That's your decision.
I'll move the minutes. This is Chris Wright.
I'll second it. I second it. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Okay, the next item on the agenda.
That's to select the book-running senior manager. It's the only other item on the agenda. If I may, I'll speak to it.
Sure.
As the board knows, you're being requested to select the book-running senior manager from among the three on your pre-qualified list of underwriters who were appointed at your prior meeting. As you recall, the book runner is the primary underwriter or coordinator of a bond sale transaction. Among other duties, they advise on the structure of a transaction after consultation and coordination with the others who we've selected to sell our bonds. The name book runner is used because the book runner usually holds the books and keeps track of who's interested in buying our bonds and who ultimately sells our bonds. And together with the other underwriters on a financing, they're usually referred to as a syndicate. So the three book-running qualified firms who were selected at your prior meeting were contacted immediately after the meeting and asked to answer a series of questions that were sent to them by staff. And oral interviews were subsequently conducted with each firm by a selection committee consisting of our financial advisor, Bob Lamb, and myself, Jeremy Wise, and Evan Cohen. Each firm exhibited the professional qualities and knowledge NYFA had originally convinced staff that they were qualified to serve as book runners. However, we believe that Goldman Sachs had a combination of expertise, experience with NYFA, and professional staff that the committee believed would be most useful for NYFA's initial foray back into the bond market. So, as a consequence, we are recommending to the board that Goldman Sachs be the book runner for our first transaction, and if you have any questions, of course, I'm happy to answer them.
Jeremy?
Yes, Howard?
Are you aware or do you know if the county is in any litigation with Goldman Sachs?
I do not believe they are in any litigation with Goldman Sachs at the moment, no.
Because I may be wrong, and it may have been settled, but I thought they were one of the defendants in the auction rate securities lawsuits.
They, as far as I know, they are not in litigation with Nassau County concerning the auction rate bonds.
They would have had to note that in their response, Jeremy, wouldn't they? Was there a question in the RFP regarding any outstanding litigation?
I was going to discuss an executive session, but since you've asked, we at NYFA were involved in some litigation with Goldman, which was subsequently settled. But the county was not, as far as I know.
Because we were the issuer of the auction rate securities.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right. Then you would know. All right.
Jeremy and Adam, on this item, I think it's wise for me to repeat myself. I won't participate in any conversation. I understand Morgan Stanley is not part of the consideration, but without likely any doubt, my employer would be part of any syndicate or underwriting that most Goldman would utilize. So for those reasons, I would like to recuse myself on this.
Fine. Thank you. Noted. But you still have 5 directors, which is sufficient. You need 4 affirmative votes for the matter to pass out, assuming that it's moved by one of the directors.
I will move the matter. This is Paul Leventhal.
I'll second it. Howard.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, and then there's one abstention, so we'll make note of that.
Okay.
So it's 4-0-1.
4-0 and 1.
I thought it was 501.
501.
Yes, excuse me. You're right.
5-0-1. Okay.
You had discussed, Adam, going into executive session, discussed contracts.
Yes.
I will move that we go into executive session.
Is there a second?
it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Moving that we return from executive session.
Paul Leventhal, I second.
No
All in
actions.
favor?
No actions or votes taken.
Aye.
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 Just to reiterate for the record, there were no actions or votes taken in executive session. At this time, would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Hey,
So moved.
second.
All in favor?
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, well,
That's all.
thank you, good night, and
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
everybody
Thank
stay
you.
the rest of your evening.
7:15.
Thank you, everybody.